The time has come. It is first start of the drift car. This is attempt number 1. Fuel system is not leaking. We've got vacuum hoses checked. We've got oil in it. We've got fuel in it. I don't know what else to check. This one's giving me one heck of an adrenaline rush right now, and I think we just need to turn the key and see what happens. The check engine light's already flashing when I turn the key on, so we're just gonna hope that's gauge check and full send. So yeah, with any further ado, 2-liter WRX. Oh, little knock at the beginning, but you know, she's dry on oil. Check engine light's a little flashy. The cranking over did not sound very good. We're not leaking anything. It's alive. Oh, she's barking. Shut her down for now, I guess. Well, she's alive. We can say she's alive. A little angry, idling up and down, kind of goofy. I'm not sure what that's about. So, a little bit of diag gonna have to be done, but holy crap, she runs. Holy crap, does the exhaust sound good. Oh man. So far so good, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably gonna start throwing together more odds and ends so we can get coolant in it and see what happens. We at least got to hear it run though. Sounded pretty smooth after she got oil pressure through everything, so time to recheck the oil level and go full send from here, so fucking yeehaw.
The next day.
Alrighty, well, since last night an absolute ton has gotten done on the car. It's just kind of been a therapy session today working on it because I had a bit of a mishap this morning. I'm just gonna, you can see my garage door track is a little fucked up. That's the only hint I'm giving to that. But anyway, so I've just been in a therapy session wrenching away on the car all day. Everything's looking very good. Been playing with setting the wheels up on it. Got these mounted at work the other day. These are my shitty $100 rims and some tires I had laying around that are going to be on it for automotion. So, going to get the job done. We got the front bumper on. Blinkers are wired up. Everything in the engine bay is basically settled. I got the engine to actually start cooperating. Got the high idle figured out. Overall, just got it running pretty good right now. So, waiting on a friend to come over and we're going to bleed some brakes and go from there with it. And we might be going for our first test drive tonight. But either way, the car is... it looks like a complete car now. Very awesome to see. Kind of just cleaning up odds and ends of the interior. About to throw the front seat in it. That way we can get around to bleeding. So, be back with a possible test drive shortly.
3 hours later.
Well, we're making great progress over here. These guys are frantically clearing the garage to go on a first test drive.
Gotta get it clean.
Brakes are bled, wheels and tires are on. We've got seats in it so that Duncan can join me on the test drive. And yeah, we're ready to get this thing off of jack stands. I gotta secure the fuel cell down quick and We're gonna see if this thing actually drives, take everything off the roof, but fucking, we're there. We are gonna go for a test drive here in a few short minutes, so. Yeah, at least you guys cleaned it.
It's much cleaner than it was, which is all that matters.
We at least have a clean windshield, which is, yeah, like you said, all that matters.
It's all that matters.
This
You can
thing's
see through it.
ready to drop on the ground, though. Absolutely wild to think we are to this point and we're going to drive it.
That's so exciting.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, there's a can of brake cleaner that would definitely die. You want to put the steering wheel on, or do you want me to?
Oh, I'll do that after it's on the ground, I guess.
Okay, I'll clean it.
Or maybe I'll do it right there.
I'll clean it.
Okay.
You put it on the ground first.
I was looking at the wheel, making sure there's somewhat straight. Make sure. Exciting stuff. I can't wait to actually play with the ride height on this thing.
You asked the absolute shortest person to do this.
It happens.
Oh, it's just paint. From your window.
I suppose if you want to put the steering wheel on, Duncan, you can. I'm not going to put the airbag in at the moment. I don't. Where is the airbag?
Not a clue. It's,
It was not.
Oh,
on
it's
top
in
of-
it.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize
We'll have
that.
to take that off.
You're gonna have to take it off and put it on. It's a 27 mil Torx. You'll find that. Don't close the trunk yet.
I was gonna clean back on it.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. Alright. Oh, there's still a jack stand under that side, dang it. I'm not used to anyone being around me when I do this. This is
I know.
weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Alright, now the back end can come down. The jack just barely clears.
That's nice.
Poor Diesel is clearly the brains of the whole operation. Obviously.
Sells merch with Diesel's face.
If I started including Diesel in a lot more videos, I'd actually probably become popular.
Dogs. Dogs. Dogs make you popular.
Right?
Is that the guy with the cute dog videos? You'd be like, yeah.
Yes, it is. Which way do you think the wheels are pointing?
Straight?
Yeah, but like...
What are you asking?
That's a very. I agree with Zach.
Do you think they're pointing any, like, a degree left or a degree
Just
right?
put it on straight.
Alright, fine. It's on as straight as it can be.
Don't overthink it. Put it on straight. Well, what?
I can't do...
It needs an alignment.
Good point. It needs an alignment. I'll just put it on.
Straight. That's all I was gonna do. The tires are about as straight as I think they are right now. So
Alright, perfect. Good
let's
enough.
see if I need a board.
What can't you do?
How incapable are you?
Asking a question. My God.
Ask reasonable ones only.
I think that was a reasonable one.
Hi, Diesel dog.
Can we
I need a block.
find the size for that, please? Ooh, what's going on?
Soon as we going down, do you think tighten that?
You're doing good there.
Are you tightening it by hand or with? Grab the Makita. Just give it a quick. You're gonna spend too much time trying to tighten that otherwise.
Okay.
Well, actually, I should say you won't be able to tighten it because you're not gonna be able to hold the steering wheel and tighten it.
Good point.
I would give him the ratchet because by the time it gets close to tightening, the wheels will be on the ground.
Yeah, just give it one quick bit. It probably is coming back off again. You want to pull the jack from on that side? Oh, I already pulled my one on this side. I don't know what I'm doing. Good.
dropping.
Rawr. Well, we got ourselves a car on the ground. In the time of doing that, Duncan was able to put a steering wheel on and Joey cleaned all the windows.
Duncan helped. I did help.
I got mad at Duncan.
I know you do. Every day. No matter what I do, I'm never good enough.
At least you know it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We are ready to go. There's a couple wires back here. I'm going to put some electrical tape around, and I think we're ready to go for it. On the ground. How fucking cool. Let's get to doing a test drive. First test drive ready. Time to fire her up and get this thing out of the garage. I have no words to say. This is crazy.
Basically, everybody's gonna film.
Except me. I'm on Zach's phone.
You're still filming. Gosh, I didn't know we were working with one of those big production YouTubers.
Yeah, where's our comp?
I did try a thing, and so I used the brake booster lines that came off of the 3.4, and they had a one-way valve in them, so that might be doing something funky. I like the idea.
Do you want me to give this down to you at the road?
I'm going to give it to Duncan right now. So,
Have fun. Be safe. Enjoy it.
we'll try. Check engine light's very unhappy.
I see that.
There's no evap system, so that's like, you're breaking the law!
It's very angry.
Yes. Rear view. Okay. Yeah, brakes feel like manual brakes at the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
But like, yeah, like the booster's not helping.
gear was abused.
Yeah. With all gears.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably going 70-ish and fourth, trying to go bam, reasonable.
It's running beautiful. So the
Other than
ECU
that,
out of the white car is working perfectly with
yes,
this harness.
it is working fantastic with
That
it.
is like, that's a huge thing.
It doesn't like it, but you know that's.
Oh yeah, the gauge
LEDs.
Yeah. I'm used to transmission noise these days, I guess.
Exactly. It doesn't faze me anymore.
The drive shaft is working amazing.
Oh, it does not bounce.
can't tell.
You
You
cannot
can't
tell
feel
it.
it.
Nope. It doesn't shudder. It doesn't do anything.
Not a damn thing. That's so fucking
That's
cool.
so cool.
It's a clutch that works. The shifter's just there.
It just goes into gear.
It does. You
Yeah.
can't- Like, you just touch it and you don't tell it's in gear.
It just goes.
It just goes.
That's so interesting.
It's a cool feeling. I can't believe we're driving it right
It
now.
drives though, and it's
so
so cool.
smooth.
It is very smooth.
Like, oh my god. Fucking gaps and spark plugs are mint.
Yes, it will be.
Light up the tires.
That's so fun. How much boost is it building before it starts doing that?
That much probably. Gotcha.
Oh,
Is that 15?
it started at like 7 to.
Looked like it peaked at like just
It
under
did, it
15.
peaked at around 15. Yeah.
Peak boost with this tune on the ECU should be 18.
Oh, it's not bad.
So that's pretty close before breaking
Yeah.
out. So it's working.
That's all that matters. It's working well, other than it's breaking up.
So like I said, I definitely forgot to check the spark
Yeah.
plugs before I put them in.
And I'm sure that's what it is. Third gear does have a little bit of a grind. Yeah, they all do. Whatever. That's fine.
Ooh, the brakes are hard.
You just gotta push. Do they
Yeah.
feel like they grab though at least?
Oh yeah, they're working.
Okay.
The clutch. I'm not used to a clutch.
The clutch that works.
Yeah, I gotta love the welded diff.
Is it still? I didn't even think of that.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
How was your first drive?
Oh my fucking god. This is amazing. A little bit of transmission noise, but I don't know. We drove the fucking drift car for the first time.
So excited.
A little bit of braking up too, but that's from what me and Duncan have learned in our experience,
Oh my gosh, every
that is
single time.
most likely going to be spark plug gap. So, holy shit.
It's so exciting.
Holy shit. It drove so nice though.
It did. It was so
It doesn't
smooth.
shake. The drive shaft we made, you can't even. I don't even.
You can't
you
tell.
can't tell we made a drive shaft.
It does not shake at all.
Vehicle.
I didn't go that. I don't have a speedometer, I guess, but I didn't go that fast.
It wasn't too fast, but
It felt.
that was our
casual.
chase vehicle.
It felt casual in my seat.
There was a couple puffs of smoke.
Well,
Oh, was there?
I
Yeah,
expect
that's
there
normal.
to be.
Yeah.
mean, this tune wasn't originally set up for having a catless up pipe. So that is, and
It's gonna be really rich, I would imagine.
possibly.
Maybe. I
So
don't know.
I immediately have
Yeah.
O2 sensor codes for the primary O2.
Yep.
But-
That's why the check
but
engine lights.
watching my lag data on my scan tool earlier, it's working. So it's
Okay.
it's just angry that there's no cat in it currently.
Makes sense.
So
Evap stuff.
it runs.
No, it drives.
It drives.
Drives.
It runs and drives. So exciting.
Fucking nuts.
The next
Alrighty, getting back to work here on the drift car tonight after our first test drive. So, we are going to take the spark plugs out of it and check the spark plug gap. See where we're at. It was breaking up around 4,000 RPM, so 9 times out of 10 it's a spark plug. So we're going to pop the plugs out of here and see if we can find any defects in them, which I know I inspected them for defects when I put them in, but I did forget to gap them, so we're going to pop them out, gap them, and put them back in here and go for another test drive, and with any luck, she'll actually rev out under load compared to break up at 4 grand, so going to get right to it and see what happens. Alrighty, so spark plug gap was definitely off on 3 of them. The, let's see, number 3 cylinder was actually pretty close. It was like 27, 28 to 30 is spec, so I got them all at 29. Gonna go for another test drive here, waiting on a buddy to see if he wants to come with me on a test drive, so see what happens. He's over playing with his ball. You got your ball, big boy. Yeah, he loved that ball. So, waiting on a buddy here, and we're going to go on a test drive in a little bit. See if we improved her.
much later.
of reasons. I mean, the check engine light's mad as fuck. So, plug my scanner back into it and see if it shows anything new now that we've actually test driven it. So,
Yeah.
3 days later.
Well, the old drift car here has made a lot of leaps and bounds within the last few days. It's fully running, driving. I got the interior all put in it the other night. I gotta play with the harnesses, they're just kind of tossed in here. But back seat is in. So happy to actually say I have a full interior in this thing. Minus this rear tray up here. Sadly that's broken and gone by now, but oh well. It's the only piece I'm missing to make this a fully complete interior, but I'll consider it complete. I absolutely love it. Happy it's all in there. She's all ready for automotion. Engine's running good enough to go idle around automotion. It needs a tune. Anytime I get on it, it's just breaking up around $5,000. I've kind of narrowed it down to being the TGV deletes because the ECU still thinks they're there, and well, guess what? They're not. So gonna have to figure that out, get it tuned, get it written out, so that this thing hopefully can run better. But I am extremely happy with how this engine bay turned out. This is by far the cleanest Subaru engine bay I have done so far. And this whole car in general has come so far. It's awesome to see it on all four wheels, on the ground, driving. And I am so excited to be able to take it to automotion this year. It's going to be an absolute riot. So blast pipes are hanging out, just looking great. The whole car in general, I just couldn't be any happier with it. So I think I might actually treat myself to taking a break on videos here for the next few days, button up the little odds and ends it needs and get it all cleaned up nicely. But I think I'm going to take a break on filming some projects for a few weeks, get the shop all cleaned up here, get us ready after automotion to start on this guy here. This one I'm excited for, so lots to come. You know, we gotta jump into a new project. This one's basically done, other than all the tidying up, little odds and ends. I still gotta get a hydro for it and whatnot and figure out how I'm gonna set that up, but minor details. The car runs and drives. We can start sorting out the reliability stuff with it and, you know, overall start using it, which is absolutely awesome. This old thing looks absolutely killer. I know to most people it's probably gonna look like shit. I personally love throwing multiple colors, fenders and hoods and all that on vehicles. I don't know. I love the look of a beater that is awesome on the inside. That's kind of how most of my cars are these days, so it's exactly my style. I couldn't be happier. We're just gonna keep moving along, so gonna definitely film some stuff at automotion. That'll be 100% for sure. Not too sure how much of that I will film, but overall gonna definitely show the car down there 100% and hoping to meet people that have watched the channel. I think that would be very cool. So if you're going, please look for me.